programs. Okay, hey, hello. Hey everyone, it's Rockman. And
knock Rockman.
Song is back.
Somewhat alive.
We are back. Let's see if I remember how to
Backstreet's back. Alright, banging.
Play this game.
Backstreet's back. Alright.
Finish these crazy puzzles. Aperture, employee, guardian, and intrusion security. How exactly does this thing relate to GLaDOS?
Wait, do you want me to actually tell you, or do you want me to shut up?
No, I mean, if there's an answer to that, I don't want to know.
Okay. Hi, Retimus.
Hey, bro. Going out to dinner? There's 2 ways to go, it seems. It's either that way or this way. This way's just death.
Oh, okay.
No hard feelings.
Every vent in here is filled with those turrets. We pulled up every last one of them a long time.
Oh yeah, Virgil.
Okay, Mel, I'm reading that the generators are offline. Only way that the security systems can come online is to turn on those generators. But, according to my research, the manual startup is over in the control room for generator 2. And it's locked. The control room for generator 1 has a manual security override though. Give it a try. What's the worst that could happen? Hey, I was wrong. That was a bad idea. The security system's kicked in. You can't open the doors from the inside anymore. Hurry, find a way to turn that other generator on and then get out of here.
I think you go through the door that just, or the thing that just blew up.
Wait. You just... How did you... Well, I guess manual bypass does work, doesn't it? Good work. That's the first part. The security systems are now online. Oh, wait. I didn't think I was doing that.
Shit.
We're in the control room for generator 2. And it's locked. The control room for generator 1 has a manual security override though. Give it a try. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. That was a bad idea. The security systems kicked in. You can't open the doors from the inside anymore. Hurry, find a way to turn that other generator on and then get out of here. You just... How did you... Well, I guess manual bypass doesn't work, doesn't it? Good work. That's the first part. The security systems are now online. Oh, wait. I didn't think this through, did I? The security systems are now online. Oh, wait. I didn't think this through, did I? And all right, now that we have the power turned back on, we need to go to the security room overlooking the bridge to the alien's core. Now that the security doors have unlocked, we should be able to get there.
Bye, Miss.
Hi, bro. It's very confusing.
You're confusing.
Does it want me to go across here? I don't see any way. Don't think there was anything else to do in those top floors. That door doesn't open. This is the way back that I came. There's a wall of death preventing me from going back.
So apparently my brother is buying his Christmas presents for everyone on Amazon and just mailing them directly to our house since we're having Christmas here in like 2 weeks. So we're going to be getting lots of packages from my brother. And he'll probably ask us to wrap them for him, I guess.
Lizard should have gotten his package from me.
I hope Blizzard's package is attached to his body. You saw where you're supposed to jump, right?
No.
Oh, go to where you jumped, where you fell off. There's a lip of a grate at the far end. Aim for that. You just look at it.
I don't even know if I'm supposed to be going back here.
I don't know. I just saw what you were trying to do. I was like, hey, good land there.
So, I think that might not be as easy as I once thought. Hades has done quite a bit of redecorating on these catwalks. Good thing you got a portal gun.
Scanners detect organic and mechanical target. Control over test chambers granted. Executing.
These things have turrets?
Execution number 1 failed. Preparing ambush.
Watch it. He's got another one coming. And I think this one took out the catwalks before. Avoid those turrets and get to the security room. Watch it. He's got another one coming. And I think this one took out the catwalks before. Avoid those turrets and get to the security room.
What?
Watch it. He's got another one coming. And I think this one took out the catwalks before.
Alright, I need to tell you
Avoid
about
those
Taco
turrets
Bell
and get to the security room.
when we're not on stream. Wait, just a second.
Watch it. He's got another one coming. And I think this one took out the catwalks before.
It's just
Avoid those
frustrating.
turrets and get to the security room.
Well, can you get a blue thing so that you can get blue in there, like a like making them all jump around with blue shit everywhere? As in those other things where you're like bouncy blue stuff everywhere, all things go blue, blue shit
The
everywhere.
problem is I can't see enough of the room that they're in to put a portal anywhere to do anything to them. I just get shot too quickly. I don't see any surface that's near them.
Watch it. He's got another one coming. And I think this one took out the catwalks before. Avoid those turrets and get to the security room. Watch it. He's got another one coming. And I think this one took out the catwalks before. Avoid those turrets and get to the security room.
Whoops.
Watch it. He's got another one coming. And I think this one took out the catwalks before. Avoid those turrets and get to the security room.
Oh wait, hey, let me see that other place again. Not the one with the turrets in the room, the other room. The room with the blue stuff. Now, is there a pane of glass between you and that other place, you think? In that room? Because what if you got that orange funnel thing and then you jumped in the funnel and then you entered that room maybe? Does that make sense? You're welcome for my ingeniousness.
How does this help me?
Well, technically you could go into that other room where the other turrets are. Just follow the blue, you just keep getting sucked in.
Oh. Dead.
Watch it. He's got another one.
Yeah, I couldn't stop you once I saw what you did, and I was like, well, you didn't realize that.
The security room.
Bastard turrets.
Was that fun and satisfying?
Not enough, sadly. What the hell is okay. I reversed the thing, but where the fuck am I wanting to be going?
To the door? No, behind you.
Assuming this door's gonna open.
I don't know, a little thingy went up there. Not necessarily that door. What's up to your left? Like, what does those dots go to?
The cube.
No, what does the cube go to? Not those dots, the other dots from where you put the cube on the weight. Oh, it made it blue instead of... Okay. Wait, put the orange thing... Like, okay, you're looking at the door. Yeah, put the blue thing, orange one, up on your crossy doodad. Did that answer your thing? Does that fix it?
I don't know. No, door still won't open.
Okay. Maybe, okay. See if you need the cube on that other weight that was in the other room somehow, maybe. So put your portal so you can go across. Yeah, across. Because you don't want it sucked in. You want it. I don't know anymore.
Fucking idea.
Am I making any sense, by the way?
Oh shit!
Huh?
Fuck shit!
Oops. Oops. Go reload your save.
Stop. Everything stop. No. And nothing. None of the doors work.
Alright, then maybe it's not the doors. I don't know. I can be wrong.
I think I'm trapped in this room and soft locked. You're gonna have to look up a video or something. Yeah, I was afraid of that. If I can't get out of this room, which I don't see any way to get out of this room, I have to load up a previous save file.
Oh no, it's the end of the world. Literally, life cannot get worse than this.
person who made this game, if you make it so that you don't know what to do and you get soft locked, then you're an idiot.
Oh, great, you're there. There should be a switch around this room. Once you flip it, Aegis' main security systems will go down. Then it should be a sturdy.
Aperture Copium intrusion system core frame security at 20%. External intrusion detected. All remaining power diverted to turret manufacturing line. Production increasing to 350%.
Ah, right, the turrets. Well, it seems he's diverted all the power that was going to the death whistlers into the turret production. Which, hang on, that's not so bad. Get back to the elevator room. Time to turn the tables on Aegis.
How am I supposed to get back to the elevator room when that's impossible? Expect it to go like this. Wow. I can portal there and there. Doesn't help me. There's nothing but bottomless pits. I have no access to anything.
Look down. Anywhere to fall?
I tried falling on this air conditioning duct or whatever it is, and it collapsed and I died. Whoops. I don't know if I'm an idiot or if the game's an idiot.
Alright, all that's left is those turrets. Remember how we pumped up the old turrets? This is where they might get useful. Head to the manufacturing line. Okay, here's the plan. We've got to take the turret production line down. So, there's about 3 ways I know to do this. The first should be easy and works most of the time. So that did work. Computers are which leads us to solution number 2. Use one of the old turrets to overwrite the template. I can reprogram it to not shoot you, and before you know, we got an army. Ah, scratch that idea. Apparently, there are no diversity events here, which means I can't bring one in. I guess pumping up those turrets was a total waste of time. Lovely. So, third idea. We gotta override the targeting system on these ones manually. There's a targeting control room. It's nearby. Just be ready to run. I'll get the door open. See you on the other side. And just remember the Nuremberg Olympics.
Not even shooting. Oh, they did.
See you on the other side. And just remember the Nuremberg Olympics. On the other side, and just remember the Nuremberg Olympics. There you are. I knew all that track running would do you good someday. Look, that wood model is what's causing the turret to shoot at humans. If you replace it with something else, they'll shoot that instead. Oh my, you're clever. Now the turrets will target the server banks instead of you. If we wait a little bit, all the turrets in this part of the facility should be replaced, allowing you to finally destroy Aegis. Well, why don't you test if the reprogramming worked? Stand in front of the model. One of two things will happen. The first, they won't shoot you. The second, well, it shouldn't come to that. Just trust me. Right, that worked. I knew that would work. Totally knew it would work. Well, anyway, the turrets are ours now. Now get back to the elevator room again. Time to bring the fight to him. Oh, forgot to mention. Those turrets were automatically replaced by the system, as it read that there was an update to the turret's targeting systems. Every update, they get replaced to make sure the turrets are the most up-to-date they can be, and to prevent hacking. Oh, that's the emergency exit elevator. Once we shut down Aegis, we should be able to use it to get you out of here. Unfortunately, there are no management rails in there, so you'll have to do it without me. Don't worry though, I'll be watching from back here and help you if needed. Alright, Mel, this is it. This is Aegis' server room. Get ready for this. It won't give up without a fight.
Organic target detected in Quarantine Operations Center. Preparing localized execution procedure.
Well, it seems that he's booting up his security. He doesn't seem to know about the turrets yet. He'll be in for quite a shock.
Supposed to look like a giant spider.
Yes.
The
Yes.
door seems to be locked. Try the other side.
Gross.
Mm.
The water is electrified. Look, at the damage that pumping up the water did. Almost a quarter of the servers are completely destroyed. Not bad for a simple maintenance core. Anyways, try to find a way to the back of the room. There's a turret dispenser over there. Look up. There's a portal surface above the water pipe. You should be able to use that to cross over to the other side.
Thanks for finally telling me something useful. Maybe.
Dispensing turrets. Executing threat.
There you are.
Yes, it's working. The turrets are pushing the servers. Grab that turret and destroy the rest of them.
Turret's targeting parameters compromised. Searching for alternative defensive measures.
Deploying. Hey. Hello.
Not
Target lost.
working out so well.
Good night.
Pointed right at the things.
Put me down. Wow. Who's there? Are you still there?
Is there another portal surface near you?
Searching.
Hey, Soldiermon.
Soldier Mon?
I see Soldiermon. I realize that your thing doesn't have Soldiermon on it.
Please put me down.
God, that whatever that beeping is awful.
Activated.
Refresh your stream.
Hello.
Thing, something. That's all your question?
Yes, I am. I don't know what was up with chat.
I'm having trouble with the sound, isn't it?
Hibernating. Hello.
Oh God, I just.
Targeting noise?
There you are. Malfunction. Shutting down.
Yeah, I've had it with this no back seating. Not happy with this game at all. Wait, what?
Careful, the water is electrified.
Are you serious?
The damage that pumping up the water did. Almost a quarter of the servers are completely destroyed. Not bad for a simple maintenance core. Anyways, try to find a way to the back of the room. There's a turret dispenser over there.
Hey, Lizard.
Dispensing turrets. Executing threat.
Hi, Lizard.
Activated.
Yes, it's working. and destroy the rest of
It's
them.
gonna make that noise again.
Towards targeting parameters
I
compromised.
muted you, so I won't hear that noise. Awful noise.
Good. You destroyed them all. I can unlock the other side now.
Uncompromised
What
target.
if I misread that as excrement or something like that in all
That
caps?
doesn't sound good. Crap! He got his hands on the old turrets. Those still have the old targeting parameters. Ah, why did I pump those useless things up? Watch yourself.
No, you want it with the water.
Alright, what fucking hell am I in for now? What's the point of coming up here? What came today, lizard?
Initiating asphyxiation program. Draining oxygen. Lethal oxygen concentration in T-minus 6 minutes.
Okay, Mel, this is it. You have just a few minutes before all the oxygen is gone. If you can't shut him down before he shuts you down, the entire facility will flood with toxic goo that is still pumping up.
Hey, class.
Are you still there?
Hey, Paxton.
Lizard Song was very concerned about your package and whether or not it was still attached to your body. Damn it.
What are you waiting for? Keep moving those turrets around.
What I'm waiting for is that these controls suck.
Are you still there?
Why are you turning the complete wrong direction?
Lethal oxygen concentration in T-minus 5.
Are you still there? Resting. Searching.
I didn't mean the controls. I meant the way
We
the
don't have
turret,
much time left.
the way the turrets behave when you pick them up is what I meant.
Great job. That's half the service of this site blown up. There are a few more upstairs. Go destroy them too. Get upstairs.
Could you come over?
The entire facility depends on you.
I am using a controller, yes. What the fuck? Ugh. I swear to God, if I have to do that again.
Searching. Something down. Are you still there? Uh-oh.
What are you waiting for? Keep moving those turrets around.
Yeah, that is just you.
Searching.
I wouldn't be able to play this game with a keyboard and mouse.
Target
Lethal oxygen
found.
concentration
Like driving a stick shift.
minus 5
Target
minutes.
Turn.
Mel, we don't have much time left. Hurry.
Quiet.
Save.
Searching. Uh-oh.
The entire facility depends on you.
Are you still there?
Good job. That's half the service of this site blown up. There are a few more upstairs.
Scott,
Go destroy them too.
Are you
Get upstairs.
what am I supposed to do when I'm upstairs? These turrets won't target that thing. Lizard, you want to open the package or what? I'm just looking at a walkthrough because I don't give a shit anymore. I'm so done with this. What?
Lethal oxygen concentration in T
Apparently you just do that.
4 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Now I assume there's got to be a way to... Oh, of course. Okay, hold on. Maybe destroy that somehow. There we go. You go to hell. Yeah, Lizard, I wanted to get you that for like almost a year. It seemed like you enjoyed the first episode and you were pissed that Pete died, and
Oh.
Song and I wanted to tell you so badly that the people who made it realized that Pete is too good of a character to kill off. So even though Pete might have died in the first episode, he actually didn't die in the first episode because they needed to bring him back because he was so awesome.
Are you still there?
Shoot it. Shoot her!
Only the turrets in the room on the other side remain. You'll have to fling yourself in there.
Have you played this before, Soldiermon? As I'm kind of getting that feel from what you're saying. Okay, now where, what? How do I get in there? Is my question. Okay. Yeah, I just
Concentration in T minus 2 minutes.
I don't know. It must be because I'm so like familiar with and good with the regular Portal 2 that just not knowing what to do is so extremely frustrating to me. Maybe that's part of it. Some of the puzzles I was extremely unhappy with earlier. I don't know how to get up here.
Flooding procedure continuing.
There's got to be a way to get up there. I just don't know what it is. I'm running out of time. I need to launch myself. Oh, okay. Let me see here. Okay. It might already be too late, but...
Lethal oxygen concentration in T
I'm not even sure if this is how I'm supposed to launch myself. Apparently it was. Okay. So now how do I get... How do I open this door? How do I get a turret in here? How do I not fucking get killed by that? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Productivity.
Stuck.
Lethal oxygen concentration.
Was I just supposed to be carrying a turret? Because it's too late. I'm not gonna... I can't carry a turret.
Lethal oxygen concentration in T minus 10 seconds. Lethal oxygen concentration in T minus
Turret's already dead.
3, 2, 1.
Apparently I died of an oxygen overdose.
Lethal oxygen concentration in T minus
And I auto-saved with 30 seconds left, so that's clearly not going to work. I'm going to have to do this all over again. Yeah, I was somehow supposed to know to do all that and bring the turret with me the whole time. Yeah, because, like, that was gonna happen. Okay, no. Go back. Load game. Alright, where the fuck did it load me? Alright, 6 minutes.
Would you come over here?
This is just the way turrets in Portal have always worked. You pick them up, and they freak out, and it's really, really touchy about putting them down so that they can shoot again without fucking falling over like that!
What are you waiting for? Keep moving those turrets around.
I just placed it and it just fucking falls over like a shit fuck.
Lethal oxygen concentration in T-5 minutes.
I didn't even let go, it just flipped out of my hands.
Who's there? Target marked.
Now, we don't have much
Shut
time.
up, you fucking piece of shit, Virgil. I hate you more than Wheatley.
Sleep mode activated.
Like, I'm
Send
being very careful, turning around.
Entire facility depends on you.
Searches open door.
Now this opens up.
That's half the surface
Now
of
I
this
take
site
you
blown up. There are a few more upstairs. Go destroy them too.
Get out of here!
Upstairs.
Would you come over here?
Lethal oxygen concentration.
Does the beeping stop yet?
No. This whole thing is going to be beeping from the end of time. But yeah, happy birthday, Lizard. I hope you enjoy it. I enjoyed the show.
It's Lizard birthday.
One of my favorites. You know, you talked about people always giving you Christmas presents instead of birthday presents, so I gave you a birthday present.
Target lost.
Are you still gonna have to eat that food that you hate, Lizard? And this is where everyone tells me, stop bringing up bad things.
Yeah, he's gonna have to eat sauerkraut all day.
Lethal oxygen concentration in T-3 minutes.
3 minutes, and
Sorry.
he's facing the wrong direction, of course.
Watch the turrets.
Oh, here. Lizard, I think, has heard my dad say more words than you have in all of your times visiting my house. Since my mom was sick with that throat thing I had, and she couldn't talk, so my dad talked instead.
Target lost.
You can ask him about that.
Please put me down. Acquired.
Yeah, I mean,
Only the turrets in the room on the other side remain. You'll have to fling yourself in.
I know I told my parents. I don't know if I, say this, but yeah, I mean, it's nothing against your dad, but he has said very little to me.
He usually doesn't say much at all.
Which is, it's a breath of fresh air compared to my dad.
She was beginning to feel bad, and she had started coughing a bunch, Lizard, and it was more over the, when she was actually on the cruise that she caught the, more of that laryngitis feel. Her voice is pretty much back to normal now, though. But apparently my brother caught it. I was like, sorry guys. There's worse illnesses out there. Oh god, that creepy.
The beeping might be done with.
All non-vital systems terminating. Power redirecting to manual control. Using input required. Voice control deactivating in 3, 2, 1.
This is it. If you can get inside the mainframe and shut it down, we'll be home free. You can leave, and I can live forever. So, whenever you're ready, get in the mainframe and shut him down.
And I can live forever? What? Why do we want him to live forever?
I sure don't.
Is there no more
That
beeping?
seems to be the user control interface. You can control its entire functions from here. I can walk you through some of what you need to do. First things first, stop the toxic goo from pumping up. You should be able to contain it in test shaft Lima whiskey.
If this is the ending, we'll see if it reveals anything.
Oh, wait, Mel. Before shutting this thing down completely, remember that there was a third target it was trying to take out? Well, we're not 3, unless you can tell me otherwise. Try to see what you can do. Type, ping, underscore, target, underscore, list. Am I reading this right? Was this thing trying to destroy her? It was targeting GLaDOS? Mel, what have we done? GLaDOS killed every scientist in this facility before being destroyed by a tenacious test subject. This thing, Aegis. It was trying to finish the job and flood the facility to destroy her. Mel, we might just have given GLaDOS a chance to get back in power. How could we have done that? Why didn't I see it sooner? Well, if you want to get out of here, now is your best chance. You don't want to be around when she comes back online. You should shut down Aegis now. Needs a passcode. It should be around here somewhere. Take a look around.
I wonder what it could be.
2056. I've seen that number around a lot in this place. Strange. It's done. It's done. Aegis is in its final shutdown sequence. Mel, come back to the lift. I can get you out of this facility. Okay, Mel. The elevator is in lockdown until you put your portal device in the incinerator over there.
No, but I love my portal device.
Old Faithful.
Mel, I just wanted to say something. Thank you. Thank you so much. Really, if it weren't for you, I would have drowned at the offices in the junkyard. I'm so sorry about lying to you in the beginning. It was a pretty bad Cave Johnson impression. Anyway, this thing should take you out of here, back to your normal life. Well, whatever you can call normal by this point. I don't know exactly what's out there, but it should be better than what's down here. So, just enjoy the rest of your life. Look, the elevator is here. See you later, Mel.
I never really gave it much thought after you know, in between last stream and now, so. Soldierman, have you played the other games like the Aperture tag paint thing? Because that's what I'm going to do next. Yeah, somehow I doubt that.
Do you have fingernail paint on?
I think so.
It's
Yeah, I don't know anything about Half-Life. Oh my god, that's horrifying. The station being misspelled, and that was kind of funny. Yeah.
Station! Station!
Yeah, I mean, I had to look at the walkthrough like 5 times today, and a few times before that the other times. I feel like these people, whoever they are, they really tried and they really wanted to make like a, you know, I guess they figured maybe Portal, you know, Valve was never going to make Portal 3 or a prequel, so they really wanted to do it, and they really, really tried, but, you know, I think with the story that they created, they really tried hard, and the puzzles they made, I think the story and everything just fell short. Portal 2 is just so good that you really, they just...
Where were they gonna go?
They just didn't do it good enough, or maybe you can't do it good enough, I don't know. And some of the puzzles, I feel like they needed a lot more playtesting than they probably had, because I got myself totally stuck a couple of times, and yeah, it was my fault. But then, like, the only solution was to, like, reload a previous save, and that's not good. It's like, there were times, yeah, when I was like, oh my god, why didn't I see that? But then there were, like, other times where I was like, well, you know, why did I get stuck like that? I mean, for most games, I'd be looking at a walkthrough no matter what, but hell, even when I'm, you know, ashamed to admit that even when I played Portal 1 and 2 for the first time, whenever I got stuck, I looked at a walkthrough. See, I don't. They're gonna say that like Aegis now woke up Chell, but I thought that from reading like the comics and stuff, I thought it was like Ratman who woke up Chell.
Guess what? Guess who does not have to go into work till Wednesday?
You?
Guess who's gonna sleep the shit out of tomorrow?
That's good. Soldier, do you know about like what's the deal with advanced mode? No, the original mod, but with harder
It means
puzzles.
it's gonna have that beepy sound throughout the whole thing and drive you nuts.
Why would anyone? Yeah, fuck that. Okay. Steam. Thank you. But yeah, Portal Stories Mel was free. Thinking with Time Machine was free. But this next one, Aperture Tag, the Paint Gun Initiative, for some reason costs $5. And I bought it like 3 years ago, and it wouldn't work on my computer. And then I got a new computer, and it still wouldn't work. Until I finally like broke down and was like, I'm gonna figure out why this doesn't work, because I want to do these games, all 3 of them. And basically I found a video on YouTube where somebody was like, this is a known issue with this game having this problem, and I had, long story short, I had to go into like a library system file and like replace it, and then it worked. Oh, really? Dang. Okay, and second of all, you can't even see this right now, so I need to fix this.
Apparently my friend got Great Danes while I was on vacation. One of them is named Princess Leia. I'm trying to figure out what the other one's named.
And it was harder than the thing that I just did. Yikes.
Hello, and welcome to the Paint Gun Testing Initiative. You have been in hibernation.
That is too loud.
Everything's
It's also, it's like it's not accepting my mouse, thank you.
Four, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. That doesn't seem right. Well, it doesn't really matter. Please leave the restroom whenever you are ready.
bathroom.
I know that bed might look comfy. But we've got much to do, so please exit your room. You know, I don't even know why they even bother giving you a bed. They will drag the test subjects into the stasis chambers anyways.
Citranium. make sure that I can save the game. Okay. Alright, is the volume okay for people in chat? Alright, now I've got my autosave on the correct button.
After long periods of hibernation, the human body loses some of its strength. So, before we get to the paint gun testing, we should do some warm-up testing. Don't worry, nothing too difficult.
And I immediately died.
Yay! Can only go up from here, right?
Yes. When I tested this game to make sure it was working, I think I stopped about here, so...
Testing hasn't officially begun yet, so we're free to talk without anyone listening in on us. But your profile says you're not an early bird, so I understand if you don't want to talk at the moment.
It's like a loud shaking, but no noise.
I was just informed that even if we are not testing it, I am not allowed to mention anything that is mentioned in your profile. I hope you don't have this in my profile.
Again, with these weird old turrets.
Checking that.
Simple tests, finally. Much better.
Yes, I know this experiment will go without any problems. I can see it in you. Pick up the device and let the vacuum delivery system take us to the first test involving paint.
Paint.
Okay, I know you're wondering what you are holding. Don't worry, it'll all make sense as we progress. Let me see. There. Okay, just go through the door now. Alright, why don't you try firing your gun? See what happens.
Apparently so, Lizard.
You solved that really fast. Now, this next chamber should offer more of a challenge for us.
Wait, Rockman's squirting on stream. You're not allowed to do that.
For some reason, I can't shoot the orange, though.
That's what she said.
That's what she said? For some reason I can't shoot the orange?
I don't know what I'm thinking anymore.
Maybe I just
The
don't
other
have...
game made me very dizzy, so I stopped watching. I'm afraid this will probably make me dizzy too.
Why did I have to choose a test subject at random? I should have listened to.
Why
Is
is
this thing on?
this like water?
Continue testing.
Yeah, I don't have permission to shoot orange. Okay, so if that's like water... Also, if
Use a hairdryer.
I press it too quickly, it like replaces and won't... Hmm. Let's see if this works.
It's the paint. Just use the paint.
Yes.
Oh, that took you some time. Don't worry though. You're still doing great. I'm Nigel, and I will be your testing associate for this testing track.
Nigel?
Glad to meet you. Test subject name here. Guess you forgot to fill that out. Don't worry, I'll get that checked. In case you haven't noticed yet, that green field, the Aperture Science Paint Gun Activation Field, also known as Fizzler, will activate and deactivate your paint gun.
Face.
I still don't have access to orange. Unless the buttons are messed up.
I have to go ask my parents something because all this blue shit's reminding me of something.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure about this game. Oh, I can... Okay. See, if I rapidly press it, it doesn't work, but I can just hold the button down and it just keeps on squirting. But it was, you know, it's called paint, so I thought maybe it was like, I didn't even know it was like, you know, blue gel. I thought it was like paint. Need some more up there is the problem. There we go. This is not bad. And I guess you can make community chambers using this. Kind of interesting. I wonder if I'll do that at all. Now what, though? Am I going to be able to make this? I guess so. Yeah, kind of weird that they make you pay $5 for this, and yet the other one was free. If this was free, it'd probably be a lot more popular.
Okay. Wait one second.
Doesn't work on the floor there. Just imagine when we get the 3 gel device, start squirting white shit everywhere. Biscuits and gravy, and think the recipe before you like better. What was different about it? More butter, less butter. Is this even correct? Is the question. Not sure what this is gonna do. Okay, yeah, that worked somehow. Whoa, the exit's all the way over there.
Trivia stuff.
Flour, sausage, water.
So, are you ready to be asked random questions?
Maybe.
Where is Ayers Rock?
I don't know.
Australia. Which city has the most canals?
Venice.
Birmingham, England. We didn't get that one. And we still have no, we're like, what the fuck's going on in Birmingham to have so many canals?
Yeah, I don't know.
How many time zones are in Canada?
Painting is all good and fun, but cleaning that stuff up is horribly expensive. So just
6?
please only spray where you think is necessary.
Damn it, you got it right. We guessed
Science
5.
sentient washing servos will thank you.
Oh, this one should be easy. Which ocean makes the most tidal waves?
Pacific?
Yeah.
Now this is the advanced jumping training course. It will teach you, ideally, how to navigate through future test chambers.
What European countries begin with the what 3 European countries begin with the letter I?
Ireland.
Hey, Saucy Mike.
Hey, Saucy Mike. Hey, I'm thinking.
Your mom's going to be very disappointed that you're not answering one of these right off the bat.
Oh. Italy.
India is in Asia.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of Italy immediately.
The other one, I don't even think of it as being in Europe, but it makes sense that it would be considered Europe.
What?
Iceland.
Yeah, I was like, Iceland came to me, but I was like, that's not in Europe.
Yeah, it's like, I guess it's part of the European Union, and it kind of makes sense it's part of Europe, but it's not actually part of the continent, but neither is Ireland.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm not really familiar with how close Iceland is to the European continent. I thought it was much closer to North America.
No, it's closer to Europe, I believe.
I must have been thinking of Greenland, I guess.
You should know this one. What's the largest freshwater lake?
In the world?
Yes.
Is it Lake Superior?
Yes.
Sort of, Saucy Mike. I think, Song, you're giving us questions from a trivia that was on your cruise, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
What mountain range is a barrier between France and Italy?
Ooh, does it start with a P?
Yes.
Like Peonies or something?
Yeah. The Pyrenees, yes.
Yeah, I knew it was something like that.
Uh-huh. Close enough.
Kleck says Iceland is not a member of the EU.
It's not? Well, it's considered, I don't know. It's like, this is a huge problem with trivia questions, is that, like, some of them, like, the answers are so, like, not correct. Like, many times some trivia questions will be like, what is the longest living organism? And the answer they're looking for is a tree. But it's not necessarily the correct organism, considering there are strains of bacteria that have been alive for far longer. So it's kind of like, lots of times, it's why it's like trivia is fun, but they're not necessarily all that correct. Yeah, it's kind of weird for Iceland to be considered part of Europe, but it is close to Greenland. Very close.
That's a good point, Lizard. Yeah, they need to update DOS Wheel of Fortune with some, DLC patches, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Largest city in Africa.
Oh, I don't. Largest city in Africa. I don't. Could I think of any city in Africa? Cairo.
Actually, yeah, I believe Cairo is the answer.
Really?
Uh-huh. I think so. I could be wrong. I think we wrote Cairo, so like I tried to give people pins to like correct the sheet on.
Yeah, since tomorrow's New Year's Eve, some of you may know that my family enjoys playing board games on holidays such as New Year's Eve and other holidays. Because my mom really likes board games. Me and my brother have always loved board games, etc., etc. And we're not really interested too much in Trivial Pursuit as a board game, but we do have like some other trivia games. And normally what we just do is like somebody takes a trivia card and just asks to everyone in the room the questions, and we just answer them, and we don't keep score or anything, is what we usually goes on.
Yeah, I mean, this one is one I don't think we won. I'm not entirely sure. But
what is this?
It's kind of like this question was number 9. How many independent countries are in Africa? And it's kind of like, it depends on who you ask. Honestly, like, think about that. It's like, it really depends on who you ask in Africa how many independent countries there are. That and some of these questions they ask are really old, so they have old answers. My mom went on a conniption and won an argument because they asked the question about singing Happy Birthday and how like it being copyrighted and stuff, which was overturned by a judge in 2015.
That's right, yeah.
And they still had the old answer.
Yeah.
And so my mom was like, oh, hell no, that's not the answer. And she was like, blah, 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 blah. The judge overturned it, blah, 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 blah. The person was like, all right, everyone gets a point for that. And then I like signed on to the internet and like brought it up so I could figure out when it was that the judge overturned it.
Just ask Taiwan, Clax.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Taiwan's a great one. It's kind of like, I believe that like there's a lot of civil wars going on in Africa.
I mean, I wouldn't even know, like, even if there was a definitive answer as to which one is independent, which one it isn't, I don't even fucking know. I mean, at least I know that Africa is a continent and not a country. At least I'm not an idiot like that. I mean, if I had to take a wild guess, I would say 40 or 50.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the answer?
It said 53.
Okay. Something similar to that is the Museum of Science and Industry, which is in Chicago, and I've gone to that many times over the years. I think they still have it. There's like an exhibit on cloning, and like we have a picture back from like we have a picture like when we went in there in like 2003 or something, and there was like a thing where it's like, which of these animals has been successfully cloned? And there was like Dolly the sheep, yes, and then there was like dogs and cats, and I think it was like the answer was no, but like the week before we went there, whatever time it was, like there was like a big thing in the news of like some scientist like cloned a dog or a cat or something. So we have a picture of that, which is wrong. And then like a few years later, we have a picture of the same exhibit that was updated and was like, yes, dogs and cats have been cloned in this year. Or
What was it?
like
No. That was actually a tie. We weren't in the tiebreaker. Two other teams had tied, and so they were getting tiebreaker questions. That was one of them. Was what was the name of the sheep that was cloned? One of them said Molly. The other one said Dolly. So we were like walking away to do other things, and we're like, oh, we know who won. Because we were like, Dolly. I think, like, what country,
Done. I love that final jump. It's really fun.
like,
Sometimes
either, like,
we have
begins
legs
or hosts or something the Amazon rainforest?
things we do to test subjects.
I didn't write that question down very
We
clearly.
shouldn't have said that. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Or has the most of the Amazon rainforest?
is it like Brazil?
Yes.
I mean, Brazil is a huge country, so.
What's the capital of Venezuela?
I just looked at the documentation for these big monitors. Let me show you myself.
Venezuela.
You know what? I bet this was geography trivia. This happened. I'm having to read you the one that was specific about geography, not general knowledge. Correct, Caracas.
Let me get that for you.
Reincarnation.
And the song. Good luck.
For some reason, Lizard's laughing. There must be some reason a funny reason he knows about Caracas.
Unless he was laughing at reincarnation.
Oh, Spanish.
I'm pretty good at geography. I mean, I can't name all the capitals or anything like that, but
Well, you should know this one because I knew this one. What ocean has the Canary Islands?
is it Atlantic?
Yes.
You know, it always pains me when they have those videos of like people asking people on the street like, here's this map, what is this? And nobody can fucking name anything from their own ass in the ground.
All right. Largest island in the Mediterranean, and I believe we got this one wrong.
Largest.
I know there's so many options,
Yeah, I'm thinking Sicily.
which is what we wrote down first and happened to be correct because my brother we put Sicily and then we said no wait Cyprus. Answer was Sicily.
Yeah, I think Cyprus is pretty small.
I knew the answer. Wait, no, not that one. Oh yeah, it's like what continent has the world's largest glacier? It's like really. Like, how could you get that one wrong? Like, what continent has the world's largest glacier?
Antarctica.
You found the song.
Oops. A song that. Oh.
Ooh, but I got this one because I knew it started with O. What Canadian province has Toronto? Or what Canadian? Yeah. Toronto is in what Canadian province?
Ontario.
Mm-hmm. I said O, and my brother was looking at me like that's a city. And I was like, ah! And so I like started writing down O names, and I did write Ontario and then Ottawa. And he went, and then I think he was thinking I was thinking Ottawa, but I was thinking Ontario. And I got that answer. I got that answer. That was me. That was me. That was all me.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, this was fun. What is the name given to the imaginary line of 180 degrees longitude?
I'm thinking it's either Arctic Circle or Antarctic Circle?
No.
No?
No.
And I'm not sure.
Longitude.
Oh, wait. Oh. Say it again.
180 degrees longitude. What is the name for that line? Imaginary line?
Prime Meridian?
No. It's the international date line.
Doesn't the international date line like zig and zag like crazy? So how could it possibly be a straight line?
Yeah, but it's based on. I mean, that zig and zag is based on where countries are, and so it says like this country will be like this whole country is now on this side of it, and this country is on that side of it. But it's actually based on the straight imaginary line, and countries have to choose whether or not they'll be on one side or the other.
I'm still confused as to what these lines do. Now Steam wants to give me shit. Go away, Steam.
No, that's the capital of the Philippines. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna just skip down to the last one. Jurassic Park was near what country?
Costa Rica?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's what it did.
Alright, let's see if I can read these answers. What is a young swan called?
I don't know.
This is Carnival. Like, Mom has the right answer, but I can't read her answer. Like, I have no idea what her answer.
Yeah, an ugly duckling. That's what I was thinking.
No, it starts with like an A. Wait, a signet? Oh.
Port Canaveral clacks.
Cygnet. Yeah, it's a signet.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, we did go through Jacksonville, Claxington, but what was it? When we were arriving, like, Jacksonville had a ton of what's it called? Traffic, and so we were trying to desperately get around the city. And then when we left yesterday, we were like on the road at like 8 in the morning, and we were just trying to like get through as fast as possible. No, we didn't do any sightseeing actually in Florida. We did that yesterday, but we only did 295 partly through the week before. We did do 295 yesterday, though. What is the title of the theme song of MASH?
Suicide is painless.
Would you have been smiling if you were asked that one?
Yep.
During trivia? You're like, oh! Yes, my mom knew that answer because she's watched MASH. There's another easy one. Who created the Muppets?
Jim Henson.
What is a group of 5 performers?
Group of what?
5 performers.
Oh, like a quintet?
Quintet, yes.
Quintet.
Where is Jasper National Park?
Whoa! No, thank you. What is
Or
happening?
what country is in Jasper National Park?
I have no idea what just happened.
Absolutely, Claxington. Actually, Florida, like, okay. The Florida and Georgia were much more pleasant to drive in than South Carolina because at least in Florida and Georgia, 95 is 3 lanes versus in South Carolina, it's 2. 95 is a pain.
What the?
You have an X thing up there.
No.
Jasper National Park's in Canada somewhere. Who are the parents of Abel, Cain, and Seth?
Adam and Eve. Does the box work the tunnel?
I have to look this up. Who is the patron saint of travelers?
St. Christopher.
But my parent, like, they were saying that he got unsainted. How the fuck do you get unsainted?
Yeah, I don't have a portal. Wait. Like, I don't have a portal gun, so how am I supposed to... Wow. I mean... If this is all I had to do, then... Yep, that's all I had to do. Darn it. I didn't think. Wait, that's... No, I need to wait for it to... I need to wait for that to fall in the fucking goo and die, and then... There we go.
Oh! That's a good... Okay, I might have to go and share that answer with my parents. Because St. Christopher is still a saint, but they've removed his feast day because he's so early on that he was never formally canonized. So the church has, like, removed his feast day from the lyrical calendars, but they still consider him a saint.
Weird. And I mean, most of the reason why I knew that was because the show that I'm currently watching, rewatching, is called The Dead Zone, and I just saw an episode yesterday that somebody's St. Christopher medal that they point out it was this patron saint of traveling was like a big plot point. Yes, he ain't canon no more.
Yeah, I was like, pretty much. I'm going to go get that answer to my parents, so you can feel free to not be asked questions and actually solve your puzzle with your game.
Yeah, so far these puzzles have been okay for me to solve. That might change as they go on. Do you have a favorite? Who is that? And why is that your favorite saint? I've seen other shows where they've made mention of, you know, St. Christopher and people having St. Christopher medals, but I probably wouldn't have remembered it if I hadn't just happened to see that episode the other day. You almost... I was baptized, had my first communion, and I was even confirmed Catholic, and then I was confirmed in Brawl as an atheist. Shh, don't tell the Catholic Church. Okay, so if I put something there, it makes a bridge appear. Okay, there's a thing over there. It's like walking the frickin' plank. How do I get back? Same way. There's a dog that's a saint. You know who else doesn't have souls? Gingers. That's what I heard. Whoops. Whoa! I definitely deserve those bits for falling off a log and dying. Aw, man! I guess I should have saved before that, but... Whoa, thank you, Steffi. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, my Christopher Walken's coming back again. Whoa. I need a thing to write that down. How's your sniffling, sneezing, or whatever it was? Any better today, Steffi?
I'm back.
Actually,
Hey, it's a Steffi.
it's a Steffi.
What?
It's a Steffi, yes.
It's a Steffi.
Actually, I was going to look up something here, actually. Okay, yeah. Yeah, DK gave me some bits a week ago or something, but Steffi, you've still given me more bits than DK. So you can throw that in his face.
Ooh. No, I just said, hi, Steffi. Klexo was also raised Methodist.
Is your cold or sniffling or whatever you had the other night, has it gotten any better? And again, thank you so much. Where is DK in this? Okay, yeah, okay. Never mind.
Lexington. Why is that amazing? Here's one we didn't know. What a caravan is? What is what group of animals?
Elephants?
Nope. But you had a much better guess than us. Way better guess.
I'm glad to hear that. If they're driving a Dodge Caravan. So what was your guess, and what is the answer?
I don't know. My brother and my mom guessed parrots. The answer is camel. I was like, camel. They said camel, and I was like, that makes so much sense.
Okay, the exit door is not open.
Now, what the fuck does this mean so I understand it before I ask you?
Wait. Oh, I need a... Oh, crap.
Oh, okay. What does DKNY stand for? Or the initials DKNY?
Dustin Kraft, New York.
Close. Kind of. Apparently it's Donna Karen, New York, and it's a fashion brand.
Okay, I knew it was like some sort of company.
Douchey and Gorgon. Clax seems to know it. Apparently my mom knew it, so she had the right answer. I had no idea what this was. What's the collective group? Okay. What is geese in a group? What are they called?
A gaggle.
What disorder does Muhammad Ali have?
Like ALS?
No. Oh, the best cologne.
Not sure.
Parkinson's.
Oh, I was gonna guess that, but I was like, no, I don't think he has Parkinson's.
It's Parkinson's. I don't think you'll get this one in a million years, Rockman. I'm sorry. Luckily we got it, but I don't think you will know it. What substance causes Superman to lose his powers?
Kryptonite.
But are you sure you can spell that correctly?
Yes. Also, red sunlight.
Does that cause him to lose his powers or enhance his powers?
He would lose his powers.
Oh. Oh, is it the yellow sunlight that enhances it?
Yes.
Ah. Ooh, so you would have been all like, hey, there are two substances, and you would have just argued your way up to only us getting the answer.
I mean, if they had worded the question like, "What is Superman's weakness?" then I could be all nerdy and be like, "Well, he has several weaknesses, not just kryptonite,
Lois Lane is a weakness.
not just red sunlight. Also, magic is a weakness."
What is...
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit stuck here.
Oh, that! Damn it, now that I see the answer. Damn it. All right. What's the letter on the hot water tap in France?
Depends if your hot and cold waters are labeled properly. See, now I'm trying to think of the French word for hot, which I don't know. Yeah, see, for cold. And now I'm trying to think of, like, well, maybe I know the Spanish word for hot.
Yeah, it's that's what happened to me when I was doing this. I was like, I don't remember what French for hot and cold is. And I was like, damn it. I was like, I just had no clue. Luckily, like, Mom or Steven, like, actually managed to guess it correctly. And I still have no idea. Fuego? What is fuego?
Fire. Spanish for fire. Somehow I doubt that.
Well, okay. The answer is C for showed. CHAUD, which is hot in French.
That would be
Whereas
confusing.
cold is F for Freud. FROID for like frigid, maybe in association with the word frigid. Calor. Anyway, so apparently C stands for hot in France, not cold. Total black dots on a standard die. All of us can do the math on that one. It's 21. I'm not going to bother having you math it out because anyone being asked that, it's most likely going to be mathing it out. And I know how Steffi feels about math. I totally was thinking the correct answer for this one, but since I didn't know, they went with someone else's answer. What color is a yak's milk right after birth?
I don't know.
Pink, because it includes some blood. But for some reason, we put blue.
Only on Tatooine.
Yeah, exactly. But I was thinking it was going to be pink, because I was like, well, blood.
I was going to guess yellow. I don't know why.
Oh, we had no clue for this one. We just could not remember where the 2004 Summer Olympics were.
Athens.
You were correct. We were not. Oh,
with
yeah. Who composed the epic... What is that?
Nagano would have been Winter.
What did I call it? Cycle operas. That must be a different word I'm not reading. Some type of epic, like, set of operas called The Ring.
I'm stuck with this one. Can anyone help with the puzzle? Can you launch the cube? Stand on the tunnel button and tunnel carry cube 2.
So, I mean, I must have written cycle, but like, okay, I guess it is cycle, ring cycle.
Oh, okay, Lizard, gotcha. Yeah, that cube's bouncing, so eventually it should die and have a new one sent right to me. Beautiful. Alright, now we got that, which I guess gets me up here. Let's see what's up here. The DRC that I need. And the way to get it is to do this. Yes, okay. Alright, now... Whoa, no! Epic fail. Okay, good, it auto-saved here. Alright, now I guess that I put that over there, and then we're good, maybe?
In a 2005 study, what percentage of men propose on one knee?
I don't know, all of them?
No.
$75%.
Oh, close. 80.
Shit.
We actually might have won this one. With a score of 17, we probably won this one. Who proposed to Goldie Hawn in the 2000 some award show?
I don't know.
Kurt Russell. What lighter, who does a lifetime guarantee, celebrated its 60th anniversary in 1992?
Bic.
No. Lifetime warranty. Lighter.
Zippo?
Yes. Like, Bics do not offer a lifetime warranty.
Yeah, I guess so. It was the first lighter company that came to mind. I was like, yeah.
I mean, it was like, I knew that one. I was like, Zippo? Like, the only good lighters? Or at least would have been very good lighters for a long time.
I mean, I know about them from Boy Scouts.
Okay. Out of every 10 Hallmark cards, how many are purchased by women? Hey, Ratman.
I'm going to say...
You may now exit the room. Chop, chop. You should be able to reach the exit
I'm going to say
rather quickly.
3.
Ratmus guessed it right.
Oh, see, for some reason, I thought that they would be like implying that, like, oh, because men are always buying cards for the women that they pissed off or something.
No.
I guess it was the opposite.
9 out of 10, yes. All right. Who said, "I feel good after exiting prison"?
Who said I feel good after exiting prison? Nelson Mandela.
No.
I don't know. Yeah, that's I was trying to come up with James Brown. Goes, I feel good.
It was James Brown. That's the correct answer.
Why was he in prison?
I don't know.
And why is this loading screen so long?
Justin Bieber was sentenced to 6 years in prison today for failing to stop for police in a two-state automobile chase. But he was acquitted of assault with intent to kill.
So it turns out that the vacuum tube I gave you for
What
the
the
test is
fuck?
not connected to the next test chamber. So
Yeah, you put them in a drawer, which gets filled with cards that you never look at. That's what happens. Unless you just break down and throw them away.
This one's a gimme. Where's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Where's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Isn't it somewhere like in Ohio or something?
Yes.
Cleveland?
Yes.
this elevator is malfunctioning, so we will have to turn around and see if we can find somewhere else where we can continue our tests.
The leading lady of Bewitched. What was her character's name?
Samantha Stevens.
I only asked for her first name.
This test chamber was for another test, which we are not deciding.
Okay, this was one we had issues with. What was the main male character in the Avengers? Like, I'm busy thinking Marvel and stuff. Apparently it's some other Avenger show. I don't know. My parent, like, we got this one wrong, but my mom actually had the right name. But since she couldn't talk very well, she couldn't argue her point. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It was something Steed. John Steed or something like that.
I mean, I'm sort of vaguely familiar, but I don't know.
Easiest and most common way to catch a cold.
Coughing?
No.
Having the cold virus enter your lungs?
No. And no to you too as well, Lizard. No, Rabbit.
Licking doorknobs, clearly.
It's shaking hands. Why washing your hands after going to the bathroom and stuff is so important.
Okay, now this is really interesting because now I'm doing frickin' Portal 2 tests, but instead of a portal gun, I have this frickin' paint gun.
I know, I'm like looking at that like, yeah. But yeah, shaking hands is the most common way. Alright, the Eternal City. Or what city is known as the Eternal City?
I don't know. But yeah, like,
You should know that.
whoever doesn't, like, wash their hands after using the bathroom should just be, like, euthanized from society.
Since I know someone who actually admitted to not doing that in college, I love that you've said that as your answer, by the way, because that person pissed me off. That's a happy thought. And by the way, the answer is Rome, is the Eternal City.
That's ironic.
Alright, who's Pinocchio's father?
Geppetto.
Oh, this was a huge contention for us, even though we got the right answer.
Wait,
Who rode a horse called Phantom?
I don't know. Wyatt Earp.
Who?
Wyatt Earp.
No. Zorro. Because at the beginning of, like, season 2, he was somewhere else and he didn't take, the black horse, I forget what the black horse's name was.
Black Beauty.
No. And anyway, it was like It was clearly a plot hole
Broken too.
why they had this one. This one, I answered correctly, and they didn't go with my answer, and I had the correct answer.
Through the corridor.
So, Nana Nana Boo Boo to my family, I had the correct answer. And they didn't put it down. What part of the body gets the most bug bites? Or, like, on average, kind of like, on average, what part of a human body gets the most bug bites?
Legs?
That's what they guessed.
Arms?
Feet. People walk around barefoot, and many, many bugs don't have wings. They aren't flying around. They're biting people's feet who go around in barefoot, go around in sandals. You could be wearing, like, pants, but not wearing shoes outside.
Did you say mosquito bites or bug bites?
Bug bites.
Oh, okay. See,
Just bugs.
I don't know why I thought mosquitoes, but yeah, I can see that.
I have the right.
Oh, duh. There's a whole fucking signs over here that's like "Do not enter," but wait, I can't use my device.
Oh, this one was weird. The average person does this 6 times a day. We totally disagree with this one, too.
The average person does this 6 times a day.
Again, it's kind of like, it's so broad, like, you just have to guess it.
I would think, like, eat.
Uses the bathroom.
Okay.
And it's kind of like, all of us are looking at each other like, there's plenty of times you use the bathroom way more than 6 times, and there's plenty of times you use it less. And I know that's what an average is, but still, it's kind of like, what in the world? Like, how are you supposed to guess that?
Why can't I?
I'm going to ignore that one. Oh, where was the first Hard Rock Cafe?
I have no clue.
London. What is Marilyn Monroe's real name?
Norma Jean. Something.
And how do you know this, Rockman?
From watching a Quantum Leap episode.
Oh my god, you're a nerd. Such a nerd. Alright, what is Forrest Gump's favorite soda?
I don't know. I saw Forrest Gump like once.
Yeah, same. They were looking at me like I should know the answer, and I was like, I really don't watch Forrest Gump in that much detail. Apparently it's Dr. Pepper. In what city is Guinness brewed?
I don't know how that worked, but it's got to be a city in Ireland, right? Dublin.
Yes. Yes.
It's the only city in Ireland I know.
All right. What was the first toy product that had an ad on TV?
First toy product that had an ad on TV, so it had to be like in the 40s or something.
Ew.
All right, bye, Steffi. I'll definitely be lurking in your stream later. Thanks for being here.
Yeah,
thanks for the bits, etc., etc. First toy company. Yeah, these puzzles are kind of burning out my brain.
All right. I'll give you a hint. It is a classic toy that even I had as a child and continues to be a classic toy.
Barbie?
No. I mean, a classic junior gender neutral toy. Like, you probably had one as well.
I don't think it's Legos. Is it
No.
Legos?
Mr. Potato Head.
No.
What was the first toy to have a ad on TV? Lexington.
I did have a Mr. Potato Head at one point, yes, but yeah, it was hard to remember that.
There it is. Just jump in it and we'll be on our way.
And who was the first president to visit China? I also knew this one.
Nixon.
Yep. I had a project to do on Nixon in like the 6th grade. Okay, I had a Mr. Potato Head. Too violent, really. That's so buttons.
I'm probably the only one here who's been to the Richard Nixon Presidential Library.
Yes, I did not do that.
But there's an ancient Vulcan proverb: only Nixon could go to China.
What? Anyway, yeah, I think that was the last trivia we did, and we won.
Now, this test does make use of portals as a testing element. If you've never bumped into them before,
Do you mean?
I don't know if we have.
Do you mean like was his dead dog Checkers there like stuffed? Supposedly, the most requested picture from the National Archives is the picture of Nixon shaking hands with Elvis. And I bought my mom a refrigerator magnet of that, and like in the gift shop at the Presidential Library, you could buy all sorts of stuff with that picture on it.
Oh, this was a question. Like, wait. There's definitely an Elvis question about like Elvis was featured on a stamp, and he had an iconic he was holding an iconic American something. What was he holding? Like an iconic American brand or an iconic American technology, something.
I was gonna guess one of those sandwiches that he had, but
No, it was a microphone. We were guessing guitar, but apparently it was a microphone.
What the heck?
There's another one about, like, Elvis was in an ad for something. Like, he was only in an... And, like, what was it? And I'm trying to remember what it was. Oddly enough, it, like, wasn't the Army.
That's a classic incorrect myth rap mess according to what I read. But yeah, like what is it, like a chocolate peanut butter banana sandwich or something? Like, supposedly Elvis invented it, but it's called like a fluffernutter. So I'm like, if Elvis invented it, why didn't they just name it the Elvis? That would have been so much better. Oh, right, I'm just like, I put this here, duh. Okay, I think that did something with this portal, maybe? Well, I mean, they should have named it in his honor. What did this do for me? There are only copy wrongs. Okay, obviously that was... Speaking of copy wrong, unfortunately we're like an hour away from Cobra coming online, because I would really like Cobra to come on and say like, hey Rockman, I think it's time for some Final Fantasy VI, because these puzzles, man.
I don't think Elvis invented it, according to Wikipedia.
Oh, really?
However, October 8th is National Fluffernutter Day.
But he liked them or something?
Mm. Like, Elvis doesn't even appear on the Wikipedia for Fluffernutter.
Huh. Oh, that, okay, it switches the portals. Okay. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be doing here to get to this exit. So that can't be. That wouldn't work, would it? Cocoa and butter. Nope, that didn't work. So, like, what am I supposed to be doing here? I don't know, maybe I may not. I guess I was wrong. I don't know. There's something with. Whoa, this is weird. Something like. I just randomly stopped bouncing. Okay, wait, maybe this is something. What about, I don't know, Lizard, what do you think would happen if I... No, that wouldn't work because if I moved the portal, if I moved that box, it would move the blue portal over there, and that wouldn't work. Okay, whoops. No. Can I put? That doesn't work. Maybe be bouncing through the portal, shoot the box to get launched. No? Something happened, but even if I was shot out of this portal, I just ended up, like, here. Oh, wait, was there supposed to... Was, like... Was this supposed to be coded beforehand? And then it would have worked? Cover that shit. Alright, we'll try it. Okay, now it
It's a
works.
piece of cake. Nothing out of this world. It's time to increase the complexity.
That one's
just by
weird.
one variable.
What? When is nap time?
Pretty soon.
When are you gonna come visit me so I can get the rest of my moons?
Okay, well that was the end of chapter 1. Chapter 2, speed gel upgrade. I don't even know how many chapters there are.
Does that mean he was going crazy, Lizard? Oh my goodness, the last day on the ship, all the kids were going crazy. Which, like, it's like they had just had, like, a week of, like, crazy, awesome fun times, and, like, the last day was pretty chill. Like, people, parents and stuff, packing and getting ready for disembarkment and stuff, and the kids were just kind of like, ah! I was like, I really had to stop myself from trying to figure out a way to open my door and trip up every single child who was running up and down the hallway outside my room.
You'll have to activate it first.
Like, you know how I, like, contemplate violent things when people keep me awake at night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing that. I was contemplating very violent things. Oh, I guess I should say this while Lizard and Ratmus are here. Ratmus, I did manage to get you a Christmas present.
Great.
I did not manage to get you the flavor that you asked for. Like, none of the places I went had that flavor at all. I had banana. You're more likely to get banana rum in, like, Jamaica, and we didn't go to Jamaica or any of those islands. But instead, I did buy you a locally made rum from Belize. I think it was Belize. And it is mango.
You just said that from
So,
Lizard.
Lizard death. So, Lizard, don't accept a drink from Ratmus anytime soon.
Its official name is the Aperture Science Cold Work Apparatus. We should simply call it the pressure.
And you'll have to wait until either I visit Ratmus or Rockman visits me, because we'll have to put it on the plane in someone's luggage.
Done. You know, we actually have one guy whose only job is to name all the Aperture Science patented devices.
Twitchborg, so Lizard doesn't know. Lizard, don't accept a drink from Ratmus. I'm giving him mango rum.
Just a standard testing sphere. Nothing special.
Everyone lets their kids run around like a lunatic on a cruise ship.
The reaction times required for this test. So I will shout out the directions you gotta go. This really helps out with survival rates. In theory, you're the first one to see it.
Is that supposed to be a dead lizard?
180 right there.
I'm just shooting this as I go.
Is that peanut rum? Yes. Alright, so there's another rum that we should die from.
Oops.
No, it wasn't that Claxington. I mean, it was what I was doing. I was resting in the middle of the day, and like on the cruise ships where like people's quarters are, it's just a long hallway with just like doors on either side, like your classic corridor with just doors everywhere, and it's kind of like the elevators are so widely spaced, and to get from one end to another, kids are busy like I'm just gonna run because you can, and so they just run. And I really don't blame them too much for that, but at the same time, it's just kind of like and like the parents may be holding another child in their arms or are busy trying to like control them so they're not like banging on people's doors. They might be running down the hallways, but at least they're not like rapping on the walls or something. Oh, yes. No. I mean, they were not. It's kind of like I was annoyed, but all in all, none of them were terribly misbehaved. I don't think I really even heard that many crying babies while I was on vacation, which is nice. I was just annoyed. I was like, I'm just like laying on my bed and I'm like, I just want to relax and then screaming child, and I'm like, ugh, screaming child. And the last day, everyone's kind of stressed out because it's like, oh, I need to pack everything and need to remember everything because it's like, I obviously can't go back to my room at a certain point. Yeah, this was ridiculous. Like, we had to be out of our rooms by 8:30. And that doesn't mean, like, you were off the ship at 8:30. It just means you had to be out of your rooms for the room stewards to start cleaning your room, to, like, prepare the room for someone else. But it's like, you might not be getting off the ship until much later. And you just had to go find somewhere else to hang out. Oh, no. I didn't really see too many irresponsible parents. Yes. Sorry, that yes was that lizard who linked me an adorable lizard picture. Did you try to spell fact, but you misspelled it? Your age? Okay. Maybe it's a Florida thing. Most of my souvenirs were spoons. I have spoons. Ah, gotcha. I like my spoons.
Kind of surprised that worked.
And I did get Christmas presents for your parents, Rockman, and for Ratmus's girlfriend.
Where am I supposed to be going? Whoops. I thought there was a wall there. Fat cat.
No. That's a nice straight line.
Isn't it, though?
Good job! Not sure if you noticed, but we are now on the upper levels of Aperture Science. No more recycling tests. It's all brand new from now on.
Read that as how old is Will I Am.
Sorry, but this test did not have a connected vacuum delivery system.
I want to see if I actually know the answers.
Tests are still in an alpha state. This chamber can be quite hard to nail down on the first try, so I trained out to goo. So don't be afraid if you fall down. Use the stairs to get back up.
Oh, that's my guess too, Claxington. Because I don't think he's 35 yet.
Yes, Dragoon.
Hey, Dragoon.
Okay, now we just have to find a way into the entrance of the test.
Speaking of people being old,
What did you do?
Rockman, I was asked 3 times on vacation where my husband was.
By whom?
People trying to sell me shit. So, I assume that means 2 things. I'm old, yet I'm attractive enough to be marriage material.
And also you need your husband's permission to buy things, clearly.
No, I'm supposed to convince my husband to buy me things because he's supposed to have the wallet. I don't know. But 3 times I was asked where my husband was, and I was just kind of like, what? My husband was like, what husband? I ain't got one of those. Yeah, Claxington's got it too. Actually, I think a lot of it... Actually, I think a few of those people are in Mexico. But yeah. By the way, I do know of several successful relationships that the woman is very independent and whatever, but her husband is the one with the wallet, and not because she can't spend money. It's more she doesn't like to think about money. I know of several relationships like that she's just kind of like, I'm going to enjoy myself, and I'm not going to think about how much it costs. Yeah, my mom's the one in charge of passports, and my dad forgot his wallet. But I do think he had one of his credit cards on him still, though, so it doesn't really matter. At least we didn't get locked out of the car. Like, every chance I did, if I left the car, I had the car keys in my hand. I was like, this is not happening to us again.
Damn it.
I think, don't you want to draw? Okay, yeah, that.
Alright, now to do the actual testing.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. It's like a bouquet of
So,
cubes.
now we know what that noise was. That's one
Can you hit the cubes with your head?
Unfortunately, I cannot drain that. So, change of plans. Be careful.
What if you had sticky gloop that lets you stick to a wall like Spider-Man?
That would be crazy. Why is that not sticking to the right part? Because for some reason, like, right now I can't shoot either of the gels. These colored fizzlers seem to, like, activate and deactivate them, I guess. So, like, now I can shoot gel, but in here I couldn't.
Alright, that makes sense.
Why is it not sticking to the right side?
I did not go very inland in Claxington. We went to 2 cities in Mexico, Cozumel and Costa Maya, and we went to Belize and Roatan, Honduras. I stayed in the touristy areas, mostly because, like, I didn't really plan any excursions myself. I've done the excursions before and gone further inland, but this one I did not.
That didn't work. And that didn't work. How much of our income goes to expired Alfredo sauces? There we go.
Thanks, science. I thought our testing spree has come to an end. Proceed to the next chamber.
I'm kind of yes, Claxington. Many of
Introduction to physics.
ports offer to going places like the
What is this? No,
Native American, like Aztecian or Mayan pyramids. But it also depends on how long your ship is in port. So it really depends on the cruise. If you're at a port long enough to go on some of those longer excursions where you may be on a bus for several hours to get to the ruin, and then you're at the ruin maybe for an hour, and then you're back on a bus for several hours to get back. If you wanted to do stuff like that, you really have to read up on that specific cruise and how long you will be at the place, and if you are capable of going on those longer excursions. So that's completely dependent on your itinerary. Like as I said, I myself did not go on any of those. But what was it?
Why can't I shoot?
I think my brother and his in-laws and like his wife went on some longer excursion where they actually took a helicopter somewhere to get to a place. Like and not just like a helicopter ride, isn't you're in a helicopter like doing sightseeing. It was a helicopter for actually getting from point A to point B.
Okay, I see.
I did do one interesting thing. I actually went and swam with the manatees because I love manatees. Rockman does not get to see pictures of me swimming with the manatees yet until I get to stream and show everyone the pictures of me swimming with the manatees. But I was more interested in not being sick on this cruise to Lexington because I get seasick rather bad, and I was just like, I just didn't want to do much. My idea of a vacation is not doing anything. Like, yeah, it's kayaked with manatees. Did you get to touch them? Touch the manatees. Yikes. I understand, Claxington. Yes, I'm sorry. Like, the last cruise I went on before this one, I got very, very ill. And my parents are still amazed that I'm like, everyone has been asking me, like, several times a day about did I feel sick? And I got sick of being asked whether or not I felt sick. Yes, I have been with a rock man at a Sundrop museum. I was wearing a Sundrop shirt in Costamayo, Mexico. And I took pictures with flamingos. I don't know why they had flamingos there, but they had flamingos.
What was the point of that switch button,
Unfortunately,
whatever?
little music was part of the test, so this test does not count towards your performance. Sorry.
So are you checking in to see where Cobra is?
Nope.
Alright. I just checked Twitter, and my local news is like, if you could kiss one celebrity under the mistletoe, who would it be? Is this where I'm supposed to say Rockman respect?
Totally.
They were a bright pink kiss. Amy Adams doing
Advanced flow mechanics. While there is no time limit to this test, it is encouraged that we make an effort to be quick. You never know when it can be useful to be fast.
Flow mechanics were a little too advanced.
I bet that's Cobra.
Maybe it's Amy Adams.
If it was, Lizard would be like all on you, like, tell me where I can meet her. Tell me. Doesn't Lizard know where you live? And he knows what your face looks like.
It's my husband.
Oh. Lexington, I don't think you drink much alcohol. I'm not exactly sure, but I just checked on Facebook, and a good friend of mine just posted some type of alcohol, an Irish whiskey that's called Student Tears. Copper pot Irish whiskey.
Hello, Swifty.
Yeah, but as far as I know, he's only seen your face without a beard now. So maybe if you grow your beard fast enough, he won't know you.
Well, I mean, I saw pictures of him when he had the beard.
Yeah, but you have a forgetful memory, right?
Yeah. But I can totally extrapolate. Swifty, I'm Rockman. I'm playing this game blind, in case you were wondering.
Hi, this is not Rockman. I'm here to talk about things other than the game.
Fudge.
You can gather your own feelings.
Oh, that was close. Oops. Might have worked. Yeah.
Good, but not perfect. But we still have plenty of time to work on your issue.
Chapter 3.
Remember that time I said we were not going to recycle old test chambers? It turns out I was wrong. Have fun.
Oh, look what we have here. It says 13 out of 16, though. Wait. How the frick? How the hell am I gonna get rid of this? Yep. I'm wondering how I'm gonna get rid of this turret.
That's true. Didn't he say that these were all new puzzles, not old puzzles?
Yeah, and then he said that he was lying or something. We have a portal gun. I don't know how that was big enough to get me over here. What the devil? Oh, well, that takes care of the turret at least, duh. Now the question is, how do I do things without a portal gun? Oh, almost. Maybe that wasn't even what I was... Maybe I just need to be on the ground. I bounced anyways. Wouldn't grab it. Facing the complete wrong direction.
That is a fat hedgehog.
Jump! I don't know why this isn't working. This is Stupid, 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 stupid.
Why does Cobra have a picture of himself around a stop sign?
Fucking time. No, I don't mean to. I was talking about grabbing the cube, not the raid. Hey, Luna. Hey, Doom. We are having craziness right now. This may look like Portal 2, but it's not. I don't have a portal gun. I have a gun that shoots orange gel and blue gel. At one point, I was, like 10 minutes ago, I was considering ending this and raiding Luna. But then, like, a new chapter started, and I was like, I just want to play a little more, and then... I don't think I'm going to finish this game tonight, but... I believe it's much shorter than Portal Stories Mel. And, if you guys missed the end of Portal Stories Mel, ugh... Last chapter was rough. Wait, I need both cubes. Oh, good, good. I don't know how that other cube landed there, but good. Yeah, I haven't heard anything from Cobra or seen anything from Cobra, so... yeah. And obviously you can see that this is a test chamber from Portal 2, except now we have a different gun. They haven't all been like this. I'm on test like 13 out of 16, and some of them have been from Portal 2, about maybe like 3 or so. But most of them have been like completely new types of test chambers. Nope, I can't make portals. And when I started out, I didn't even have access to orange gel. I started out with blue gel only. And also, there's some chambers where... Okay, why isn't this door open? What the fuck? There's something's wrong, and I don't understand what. There's some chambers where you don't always have access to the gel. What the hell is not activated? Oh, Jesus, that thing over there.
Just because it's not an original test does not mean it isn't valuable. Proceed to the exit. Don't worry, I stopped the door to the elevator from opening automatically. Just look out for our vacuum tube.
Like, these... I guess there's a purple fizzler, and that going through that, like, deactivates my gun, and then when I get to the next chamber, there'll be a green fizzler that, like, reactivates it, or... Because, yeah, even though I went back through here, I have lost the ability to shoot gel completely.
Would you wear a tire that had velociraptors on it?
Maybe.
I'm impressed with how quickly you just answered that question and didn't question why I asked.
Pretty straightforward. Thingy goes in, thingy goes out.
Yeah, I'm definitely liking this way more than Portal Stories Mel. I would hope not.
No, I'm on Facebook. Facebook ads are shopping for Rockman.
You've probably seen pictures of me of a tie that I had for many years with, like, Star Trek captains on it.
I thought this is a very, very nice silk tie with a periodic table of elements. But apparently his wife doesn't look like it. And we find that very amusing, considering, like, that tie makes complete sense with his profession,
That's
even though
gonna,
he doesn't wear fancy clothes.
that's gonna kill me if I go through there. So you need to buy Doom a fanciful tie.
If I was going to buy Doom a fanciful tie, it would have to do with wine.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what is...
Doom, at some point, I'll show you all the menus of all the food I ate on the cruise, which includes their featured wines. So you can read all their featured wines. And you'll be all like, I wonder how that's going to be blippy.
So I can't shoot anything here. That's death, and I'm not sure how to turn it off. Oh wait, I guess I haven't, I can probably send myself over here, maybe. Went in the tunnel, grab my corpse. Oh, that was a thing. Because corpses come in bags and they're not chips, that's why. So I need to get the cube over here, but that's... there's some portals over there. So I need to somehow get the cube onto the flipper ding-dongs?
Seriously, I just Googled wine tie. Wine silk tie. A lot of these ties are wine red, not necessarily wine based. There's another wine tie with glasses
Let's see what
and
happens
bottles.
if I do this. Aha.
Oh, there's another nice one.
What's wrong?
Oh yeah, you can get some nice wine ties.
Alright, so I think I have to drop that, then run over here onto this button, then die. Fucking didn't save. How about a nice Hawaiian punch? You like that? Let's save. Okay, now cube is exactly where I want it to. Good.
Portals are a piece of cake. Nothing out of this world.
Doom, you remember when you fell asleep during Briscoe County Jr.? Well, Lizard really liked Briscoe County Jr., and so I got him a birthday present for his birthday 2 days from now, when he's going to be 33. I got him the Briscoe County Jr. Complete Series DVDs. Happy birthday, Lizard.
If you ever forget why we do this, it's because of science.
Oh, that's
More
why
importantly,
science.
For the future. Because testing is the future, and the future starts with us. But more importantly, science. Good luck.
Yes, yes, he does. Turret's lovely. What do we have here? What's that? There's a picture of... Is that like the space core on the moon? I get up there? Oh, let me look at the tie that was posted.
Oh, hey, I could get Doom cufflinks and a tie clip that is an SNES controller.
Wow, that's I don't like this one. The wine grapes.
I wouldn't buy it for you.
Not worth $65. Also, this game, unlike the previous game, I haven't had to look up any walkthroughs or anything. I just had some help from Lizard. Yeah, only Ratmus was authorized. I'm gonna go for dinner. Oh, what's over? Okay, here's something. Or not. How does that freaking help? Oh, another crazy thing that I did not expect happened.
Okay, but this I could totally see you potentially wearing, Doom.
Alright, thanks for the raid,
Like,
Luna.
for a fancy tie, this is probably far less busy and much more you. And yet I would not buy it because it's like, you'd probably have to go through like customs and shit. It's also really cheap. And you don't want to buy a super cheap tie.
Laser receptors are being really picky.
But no, there's a lot of stuff out there that you can get if you look correctly. There's so many things I'd buy for Rockman that he would never wear. So I don't buy them. Like, do you know how many cool cufflinks there are on Etsy?
No!
There are so many cool cufflinks on Etsy. Oh, that's what you heard about. Oh, that's cute. It's a tie that's all jigsaw puzzly, but it's probably busy. Too busy, in y'all's opinion. I think it's adorable.
I didn't even need to get up there, you idiot.
Japan apparently has a lot of Super Mario ties.
Wait, why did that kill me? I thought that... The whole time I thought that turned off the laser death wall. Now what the hell am I supposed to do?
You can never turn off the laser death wall. Okay, I should stop looking at ties. I might actually end up buying someone's one.
Lizard, I need help. Hater. Damn it. Song, how many bits do you have?
$635. You know you had permission to watch stuff while I was gone.
Yeah, but I never remembered.
Not my problem.
Especially during the day, which during the night just can't work anymore. It's during the
I
night.
just made your brain all mush when I surprised you by actually talking to you while I was on the cruise ship. Most of our conversations were like, hi, I'm still alive, and I need you for trivia because you have answers I need.
This totally shouldn't work. God damn it!
You know, one of the best things about my cruise isn't what cheating. Being like, if you're mean like being on the internet talking, just like looking up the answer, yes, that would have been wrong. But no, I mean, as far as like having multiple people on your trivia team, that's fine.
Yeah, she mentioned she wanted me on her team.
Yes, I wanted to use his knowledge on my team. Like, none of my family knew what the name of this dog on The Simpsons was.
No, I think she wanted
No.
me on the cruise.
I wanted him on the freaking cruise with me. Be there so I could use his brain.
Yeah, she asked me, who won the first Survivor and what was the name of the Simpsons dog, and I'm like, yes, I know those two things.
And I'm like, well, we didn't. By the way, one of the best things on the cruise, I could have all of my showers in the afternoons, which is the perfect time I love to take a shower, in the middle of the afternoon. That doesn't work in real life. In real life, you have to take a shower either like before bed or when you wake up. It doesn't work for people who really, honestly love their showers in the middle of the afternoon. Yes, I asked him. No, I was not asking him questions. Well, I was not sitting there in trivia texting on my phone. Like, all of our wins were legitimate.
Why didn't you jump? Okay. Cobra says that he's setting up his stream. Apparently blue gel just doesn't work. Now we work, huh? It's not enough. I don't know what the point is. good does this do me? Yeah, that's great, but the problem is I can't get back if I take this cube off. Doesn't do me any good. Okay, well that's... Wait. But how? Oh, wait. Well, that should have worked. I'm trying.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm on Facebook and someone posted a little video of a lady who has like a face mask on. Like, you know those green face masks women wear for facial stuff at home?
Nope.
Oh, come on. You've seen the thing where it's like the woman's getting ready for bed and she has all this green goop on her face?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, women do that now, except sometimes they have like paper versions of that. So it's not like green goop, but it's like a paper mask they put on their face. So it's her, and then like it pans over to her cat, who has like doing that like head tilt, like what the hell did you do to your face? Huh? Are you? Oh, that's what you're trying to do. Wait, is that a thing? Wait, is that a thing?
Is what a what? I gotta solve this so we can go to Cobra's. Why do you shoot me so fast?
Baskin Robbins mint chocolate chip Oreos.
There we go.
And now to save the world.
I want mint chocolate chip ice cream. Someone get me mint chocolate chip. Rockman, go get me mint chocolate chip ice cream. Are you gonna stop now since Cobra's setting up?
As I
I'm
said,
hoping that
you
this
made
is
it
gonna
through the
tell me,
experiment,
like,
but if
final
you want to
chapter or
survive,
something.
You have to listen to me and do what I say. First thing, jump over that gap.
This is like the end of the game. That's pretty stupid.
I know, Claxington, right?
Alright, I have no idea if this is the end of the game, the final chapter, or how much is left or what, but we have to stop here for today. I would like to continue this, and I would like to continue this New Year's Day evening, if that's okay with everyone. And then once we beat this game, we got a third game, which is called Thinking with Time Machine. But we have to stop here.
Ice cream.
Because apparently Song needs to go get ice cream. And so does everyone else in chat. Because, yeah, I have to stop the stream. I have to use the restroom. And then I have to get on Skype with Cobra because he's going to be starting Final Fantasy VI and he needs my help. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. I'm going to be playing games all day. If people are on Twitch, I'll try to watch, but I probably won't be able to watch very much. But yeah, I would like to continue this game January 1st evening. So thanks everyone for watching, rating, posting, bidding, this, that, and the other. Thanks for 2018. That's the end of Rockman. And that's the end of the stream. We'll go to Cobra's, but we're not going to be rating or anything because he's not live yet. Thanks. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.